Make y the subject. Let's look at this equation again. I have y equals to y over y minus z. This is a really complicated one because you've got two lots of y and you want to make y the subject. I will go through this with you and let's see how much you can pick up from here. The first thing we notice is we don't like the fraction. If we don't like the fraction, we have to multiply by the value that's exactly the same as the denominator to both sides so that we can get rid of the fractions at the bottom. So I multiply both sides by y minus z. That means that, and that's cancelled off. Let's write this down again and see what we get. So this is x multiplied by y minus z and equals to y. Wanting to make y the subject means we now have to collect y onto one side. So let's expand the bracket. So let's see what happens if I expand the bracket. Xy minus xz is equals to y. Now notice that you have a y here and a y here. Let's collect the y onto maybe the left side and then collect the xz so that it goes onto the right hand side. Now I'm going to do all this in one go. Let's see if you can follow. So that is original value on the left. That's original value on the right. So to get rid of y from here so that the y goes there, what I need to do is I have to take away y. So I have to take away y here. Can you see that? But I want the xz to be separated from this side so that on my left side there's only y. What can I do? Well, if it's minus xz, then I plus xz. So if I plus xz here, I will plus xz on this side. Now let's see what we get from here. Y take away y cancels off. Xz minus xz cancels off. So let's write down what we get. So we have xy minus y on the left, xy minus y on the left, and on the right we have xz. Can you see that? Some of you might have learned from your school previously, and you say that if I've got y on this right hand side, if I bring it to the left side, it becomes minus y, and that's exactly what happened. And if I have minus xz on this side, we bring it over to the right hand side, we get positive xz. So mathematically, what you've done is actually this, a line that we just solved in the middle. And we want y, but what do we do if I have two y's? The word to think of at this stage when you have two y is factorize. So what happens if I factorize this? We know there's a minus there. Y can be factorized. Xy factorize y, I get x. And y factorize y, I get 1. Let's check. If I were to expand this going backwards, x times y, I have xy. Y times minus 1, I get minus y. So that's okay. And this is equals to xz. Now what do I want? I want y as my final value. Therefore, what is bothering me is this bracket here. So let's divide by x minus 1. Same thing here, divide by x minus 1. So this will allow me to cancel that off. And my final answer is xz over x minus 1. So y is the subject.